These three former soldiers coordinate their efforts with Neagley, who, despite her obvious preference for 90s rock, picks Jefferson Airplane's drug anthem, White Rabbit, as the song track for their assault on the building. As a result, Langston abandons his fellow soldiers and escapes into the helicopter that Dixon and O'Donnell have already been loaded into for the drop. Reacher uses a brad, a little office supply that was originally employed by societies from the 20th century to bind pages together so that removal was simpler than possible with staples, to break free from his handcuffs. The brad is hidden under the sole of Reacher's boot. Those bracelets had to have been a custom order, as the first season made it quite evident that Reacher's tree trunk wrists could not fit normal police handcuffs. He heads for that helicopter, burnishing his already spectacular kill total before jumping up to grab one of the landing gear wheels as it lifts off. Reacher's financial constraints have mostly been seen in the overtly Canadian feel of a season that is purportedly set in New York, Denver, Washington, D.C., and other American locales. However, the penny pinching in this episode and the first of the season becomes unavoidable when it comes to the helicopter stunts. It doesn't help that in 2018's Mission Impossible Fallout, the first screen Jack Reacher, a short, sub-6-foot Scientologist man, really did jump up, grab, and eventually climb a rope net dangling from a helicopter. It just doesn't have the same emotional effect to watch a blotchy digital doppelganger of Alan Ritchson cling to a digital chopper. Though the thug Langston sent along keeps beating Reacher's head, he does, dragging himself aboard and even managing to grasp the gurney with Dixon strapped to it with one arm once it rolls out the rear of the helicopter. The computer-generated action doesn't stop as Dixon manages to escape the gurney, scales it and Reacher like two ladders, takes out a knife that was stuck in Reacher's arm to prevent her from falling to her death, and uses it to quickly and easily murder the henchman. Reacher executes one of his tactics to eject Langston from the helicopter, just as he had vowed to do. With only minutes remaining in the season, and our big enemy is gone.